Hi Capricorn, welcome to your month ahead horoscope with me, Raphael from Reydiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. If you haven't already, please don't forget to like, share, and if you should so choose and it resonates, hit that subscribe button. If you are already a continued subby, you know I love you for it. Just want to say a heartfelt thank you for all of you that have supported me through 2019, 2018, 2017, and those hardcore ride or die few of you, you know who you are and I know who you are, who have been with me since 2016. It means the absolute world. If you want to book a personal reading with me, you can do so on the website address below. You want to get your winter solstice activation session, you can get yours on the link in the description box below. And your 2020 quarter calendar is up and out there for your grabbing pleasure. Full moon and new moon astrology for each month, a daily tarot card pull right up, all that jazz and so much more. So if you want to get it, get that. With that said, I would like to bless my decks of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance. And I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise. They help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. So let's have a look, see what is going on with your actions and your interactions with the world at large. Remember, this is not just a new year. This is a new decade. Start it well, all right? Your actions and interactions with the world at large. You've got the Page of Cups. This is beautiful, right? For a lot of you, this is going to be a time of real creativity. For a lot of you, this is going to be a time where spending time with the family, spending time with children, you know, it's not just because it's the holidays. You will feel naturally inspired by this stuff. Even if you've had maybe difficult times or challenges with your family, this is going to be a it's going to be a different time. You will notice that the connections are stronger, that the bonds are stronger. For some of you, this might be rekindling bonds between you and your children, between you and other loved ones of some sort. Now, because it is the Page of Cups, this for me really does suggest that you're looking at how you feel about everything, and a lot of you are reevaluating some of the ways that you feel. If you have a long-standing rift with somebody, I'm not saying it's going to be healed overnight or, you know, oh, it's healed because it's the holidays or anything like that. What I'm saying is the energy is there. If you want to try to start to mend a bond with somebody, the energy is there. The energy is supported for you to do this. You are looking at your emotions and your heart is more open, and other people are more receptive to you and to that. And then the other thing is, for a lot of you, you have a big idea that you are working on now. Maybe it's behind the scenes, maybe it's not ready to launch yet, maybe it is something that you are, you know, busy beavering away on behind the scenes, but you are ready. You're ready to start working on this. And it's kind of like a lot of you, I feel like you've already set out the goal. And now over the course of this month, you're going to start to put the pieces of the plan into action. You know, this is, I mean, really hashing out the details like you guys love to do. But yeah, that Page of Cups sees you having a really open heart this month. And it can see, like, you know, for some of you, like I said, this can be rifts and bonds mended. This could see you having a really open heart. It could see you having a lot of fun, a lot of laughter, a lot of enjoyment, and it could see you just feeling really grateful to be alive, you know, really in your feels this month. Not necessarily Capricorn energy, but welcome nonetheless. And for those of you that are celebrating at the end of this month, a happy damn birthday to you. Happy solar return. If you are celebrating your birthday, fill that day with a little bit of everything that you want it to hold for the year ahead. All right, your money and materials, you've got the Three of Pentacles. You're learning a lot this month about yourself, about how to make more money. A lot of you are seeking out possibly a guru. Maybe you want to work with somebody. Maybe you're buying one of these financial growth, you know, documents, or, you know, maybe reaching out to a wealth guru. There's something here because the Three of Pentacles is about learning. Very often it's about institutional learning. So for some of you, this is about you deciding to retrain. You might not necessarily start that this month, but you're deciding to retrain. This is you saying, yes, you know what, I want to get more skills. I want to get more qualified because this is going to help me reach that next pay bracket. For a lot of you, it's like this month you're asking yourself, what do I need to take on board? What new information can I gain? What new insight can I gain by learning something at the moment? And this has in large part to do with you learning about finances. For some of you, you might want to learn more about tax. For some of you might want to learn more about how to grow your money, how to do investing, all of that sort of stuff. Because it falls next to this Page of Cups, whatever it is that you're starting, the money is there. The finances are there for it. You might be very surprised that even around the holiday season, not only do you do financially well, but you will have this, it's almost like you've got the energy to continue on the path. The money that you need to start or make or create what it is that you want is there. It's available to you. So use that to your advantage. I absolutely love it. I mean, I really like the Three of Pentacles anyway. It's just a nice card because it always suggests that whatever you want to do, providing you're willing to learn or take something new on board, you can reach what it is that you want to grab. Your communications with the world at large, you have the Knight of Cups. This is your offer, right? This is your opportunity. This is somebody coming to you and saying, look, you know what? I want you to work with us. I would like you to, maybe your boss comes forward this month and says, look, there's this qualification going. Are you interested in taking it? Are you interested in learning more? Because it falls right next to that Three of Pentacles, right? So, and this is your communications. This could be that somebody reaches out to you and says, look, you know what? There's a seminar on ... that's happening in the new year. It doesn't have to happen this month, but the offer or the opportunity is made. There's going to be a lot of invites for you this month. There will be, again, not just stuff that's based on the holidays. This is stuff that is actually based on what's happening in 2020. For those of you that are waiting to hear back from jobs, I know there are a few of you. For those of you that are waiting to hear whether, what your start date is, or if you can gain certain qualifications or anything of that nature, this is the month where you will get the green light. This is the month where you'll get the go ahead. You probably won't be starting this month. You'll probably be starting in January, but as I discussed with a select few of you, a certain one in person actually, it's almost like you'll get that and you'll know that you're kind of, you've got the green light, you're good to go. But communications look blessed this month, and there's a lot of offers and opportunities that will come when it comes to work. You may hear about a job going. Some of this might be last minute. Some of it might just pop up. Some of it might come through other colleagues. Now, you've had a whole bunch jump out, but your first one there was the Two of Pentacles, right? So when it comes to your relationships, for those of you that are partnered, this is lovely because it means that you and your partner are on the same page. Whatever it is that needs to be chopped, whatever it is that needs to be changed, you and your partner are doing this whole, right, you know what, let's do it together. Now, straight away, the things that I notice here, you've got the Two and the Three of Pentacles. This is about growth. It's about change. For those of you that are partnered, you and your partner are on the same page. For those of you that are single, you've got a bit more to do yet before somebody comes into the picture. It's kind of like you're juggling so much at the moment, right? Like he is there, that at the moment you don't have the energy for that. Somebody might come up for sure. It's definitely a possibility. But I kind of feel like that's going to happen more for you guys next year. So it's an interesting energy for sure. But yeah, like I was saying, you've got two Pentacles cards and you've got two Cups cards, water and earth there, right? And this is where you get growth. This is where you get change. This is where you get, evolution. So your first week of the month, you've got the Wheel of Fortune right underneath that Page of Cups. There is definitely a chance for bonds and rifts to be mended this month. You might find that somebody spontaneously surprises you. You may find as well that somebody that you may have had an issue with in the past might really come through for you in some way this month. And that doesn't mean that, it's not necessarily about what they're giving you. It's about the support that they offer. It's about the shoulder that they lend to cry on. It could be any number of things, but there is definitely a bond being healed, mended this month. And this first week of the month, Could see you spontaneously, maybe you have like a small windfall that allows you to finally start that business. Maybe you have an idea and you meet the right person, or maybe one of these people that you've had a rift with says, oh, you know what, I can help you with that, and here's what you need. And it just kind of flourishes and grows from there. Whatever it is that is being realigned or reknitted this month, it really comes together, and beautifully so. Your second week of the month, you have the Chariot card right underneath the Three of Pentacles. Money looks good this month, and the plans that you have for your money, the plans that you have for making more money, increasing your money, maybe diversifying how many avenues of revenue you have coming in. All of that stuff is really blessed for you this month. For some of you, because Capricorns are very pragmatic, right? I talk about this a lot with one of my sisters. And you guys tend, if it's too risky or whatever, you tend sort of to be like, no, not really. You might be conquering yourself in that respect this month, and there might be something that you think, you know what, it is a bit of a gamble, but it's not a gamble because you're a Capricorn and you've probably researched it to the nth degree. Do you know what I mean? But you're conquering that kind of fear of, oh, well, it's a bit too risky. And that doesn't mean that you're taking risks. It means that you're taking calculated risks, and there is a big difference. Your third week of the month, you've got the Death card right underneath the Knight of Cups. For some of you, this could be about a job ending, and this could be where you're finding out that actually, and here's an example. For a lot of you, you might be very settled in work, and then something might come along. You might see an advert and say, you know what, I don't know why, but I feel like I need to go for this. I feel like I need to go for that. There's something this month, especially here in the third week around the holidays, that is ending. Death is always an end, a completion, or a transition, or a transformation. It could be, as well, because it falls underneath the Knight of Cups, a Scorpio teenager. For any of you that know a Scorpio or a Scorpio teenager, you might have some communication from them. It might be that somebody has something to say to you and they're asking you for your assistance, and it gives you an opportunity in some way to grow. It gives you an opportunity in some way to change things. This third week of the month, though, the feeling that I get is it's going to be very much me and mine. Whatever your family and your extended family are, you're not going to really want to go outside of that for the actual holiday season. That's not necessarily a bad thing, Your fourth week of the month, you've got the High Priestess underneath the Two of Pentacles. Interesting, because the High Priestess herself is the number 2. So you've got a double hit of this energy. You and your partner really are just on the same page. For those of you that are partnered, there'll be a lot of parental telepathy going on. When parents kind of do that thing, they look at each other and it's like they know what they're each is thinking. There could be a lot of that. Whether you have kids, whether you don't have kids, you and your partner could really be on the same level, on the same page this month, which is brilliant. Now, the High Priestess does represent your intuition. You guys could be going after something together. There could be something that both of you say, you know what, this is a really good opportunity. Maybe the opportunity to buy your house, maybe the opportunity to invest in something, maybe the opportunity to start a business together. It looks like there's some sort of opportunity that shapes up for both of you. Now, those of you that are single, this basically says to me that the connections that you need in terms of moving forward are definitely there for you, right? And it might be that. It could be that maybe you're doing some flirting with somebody of, that's in or around your work life, etc. But for the most part, you're not really aligning with anyone as a partner this month, because you've got a little ways to go yet. And then finally, your key to the month, you have the Star card. This is beautiful energy because there's hope, there's optimism, there's joy, there's fun, right? This really does suggest that you are going to be feeling loved and supported by your family, by your people. This is going to be a great holiday season for you. This is going to be a time where you all pull together, even if there have been, bonds tested and things that needed to be healed. All of that stuff comes together. And finally, with the Star card, this is a long-term hope, a long-term goal. And this really feels for me like a lot of you are going to finally be able to see the light at the end of that tunnel. This is going to be a month where you have that kind of okay, you know what? I feel like it might be getting better from here on in, you know? And then finally, with the Star card as well, whatever this opportunity is that you've wanted to do or that you've kind of been holding back and it's like, oh, you know, it's a bit of a gamble. The Star card basically says it will be something that will be with you for a long time to come, and it'll be something that will help and support you going forward. Fantastic. I absolutely love this month for you. It's, you know, it's really interesting as well because you've got a lot of water here. You've got the Chariot, Cancer, you've got the Death card, Scorpio, you've got the High Priestess, which is the moon, but also very watery. And then you've got, you know, the Page of Cups and the Knight of Cups. There's a lot of water here. A lot of water, but this really feels for me like it's nourishing you because you're the earth, right? You guys, Capricorns, you are earth. This is going to be a month of nurturing, nourishing. I love it. I absolutely love it. Let me know in the comments how it shapes up for you. I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Have a fantastic month. Happy Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, Yule if you celebrate like myself. I really do wish you all of the best for the end of this year, for the end of this, you know, the end of this month, the end of this year, and the end of this decade. Do what you will with it, but make it good for yourself. All right, take care. I'll see you soon.